Have you ever pondered on the wisdom Gautam Buddha shared with the world? It's a question that invites exploration and introspection. Let's start from the beginning. Born as Siddhartha Gautama, he was a prince destined for luxury. But a single encounter with the harsh realities of life sparked a profound change. He abandoned his royal life, seeking the truth of existence, ultimately becoming the Gautam Buddha. In his quest for enlightenment, Gautam Buddha imparted invaluable wisdom. Among his early teachings, two quotes stand out, emphasizing the power and influence of our minds and thoughts. The first quote, "What we think, we become," is a profound testament to the power of our thoughts. It highlights how our thoughts shape our realities, how they sculpt our lives. It's an insight that encourages mindfulness, urging us to be deliberate and conscious about our thoughts, for they hold the power to define our existence. The second quote, "The mind is everything," further underscores this idea. It's an assertion that our perceptions, our thoughts, our understanding of the world all stem from our minds. It places the mind at the center of our universe, making it the driving force of our lives. Together, these teachings paint a picture of the mind as a potent and transformative force. They serve as a reminder that our thoughts are not mere whispers in the wind. They are powerful tools that shape our destiny. Indeed, the mind holds the key to our destiny. Buddha didn't just teach, he walked the talk, embarking on the path of enlightenment. A journey not of miles but of the mind and spirit, a sojourn into the depths of his own consciousness. This path was not paved with gold, nor was it marked by grand milestones. Instead, it was a path lit by the inner light of awareness, a path strewn with the petals of wisdom he gained with each step. Imagine, if you will, a man who had everything the world could offer: wealth, power, luxury. Yet he chose to leave it all behind, not out of disdain, but out of a profound desire to seek a deeper, more meaningful truth. This was the Buddha, the awakened one, who realized that the material world was but an illusion, a temporary distraction from the eternal truths of existence. Here's a quote from the Buddha that truly encapsulates his journey. "Every morning we are born again. What we do today matters most. The past, with its regrets and missed opportunities, is gone. The future, with its uncertainties and promises, is yet to come. All we truly have is the here and now. Every day is a fresh canvas, a new opportunity to paint our lives with the colors of compassion, understanding, and wisdom. It's what we do in the present that defines our path, shapes our journey." Buddha also said, "Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life." We are not just physical beings, driven by material needs and desires. We have a spiritual dimension, a spark of divinity that seeks to connect with the larger cosmos. This spiritual fire is our true essence, our real identity. It's this fire that lights our path, guides our steps. In the grand theater of life, we are both the actors and the audience, the dreamer and the dream. Each day is a new scene, a new act in this ongoing drama. Each moment is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to evolve. Every day is a new chance for enlightenment, for it's the spiritual fire within that truly lights our life. Buddha believed in the transformative power of love and compassion, and his teachings echo with the same sentiment, resonating the message of love, compassion, and kindness. Let's delve into the profound wisdom that he shared. One of his most famous teachings states, "Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule." This quote is a timeless reminder of the power of love. In a world where hostility and resentment are often the first reactions, Buddha urges us to choose love. It is love that has the power to dissolve hatred, not the perpetuation of animosity. It is love that can heal the deepest wounds and unite the most divided. It is love that can transform the most hardened hearts. Buddha's teachings on love go hand in hand with his teachings on compassion. Compassion is not just about feeling sympathy or pity, it's about empathizing with others and taking action to alleviate their suffering. It's about recognizing the shared human experience and understanding that we are all interconnected. When we embrace compassion, we open our hearts to others, and in doing so, we open ourselves to the true richness of life. Buddha also said, "In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you." This profound wisdom underscores the importance of love, gentleness, and grace in our lives. It reminds us to love deeply, to live gently with ourselves and others, and to let go gracefully of things that are not meant for us. It is a call to live a life filled with love, compassion, and understanding. In essence, Buddha's teachings implore us to recognize the power of love and compassion. These are not just lofty ideals but practical tools for creating a life of fulfillment, peace, and happiness. They are the keys to transforming ourselves and the world around us. Love, gentleness, and grace, that's the recipe for a life well lived. Buddha's teachings encourage us to infuse our lives with these values, and by doing so, we can truly live a life that is meaningful and impactful. Buddha also taught us the art of letting go. In the grand tapestry of life, this is a thread that often gets tangled, knotted, and overlooked. The art of letting go is a skill, a craft, a practice that requires patience, understanding, and above all, courage. At the heart of Buddha's teachings is the concept of detachment. He taught us that clinging to things, be it material possessions, past experiences, or even our own thoughts and emotions, is the root cause of suffering. It's like trying to hold on to sand. The more tightly we grasp, the more it slips through our fingers. There's an eloquent quote from Buddha that perfectly encapsulates this concept. He said, "You only lose what you cling to." It's a simple statement, yet it's brimming with profound wisdom. It tells us that the things we desperately hold on to are the very things we end up losing. It's a gentle reminder that life is transient, and the only constant is change. Now let's shift our focus to another aspect of letting go, one that deals with our emotions, particularly anger. Buddha gave us a metaphor that's as potent as it is poignant. He said, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. This quote paints a vivid picture of how futile and self-destructive it is to harbor resentment. It illustrates the undeniable fact that our anger does more harm to us than it does to those who we believe have wronged us. The art of letting go, thus, is about freeing ourselves from the shackles of our own emotions and desires. It's about finding serenity in the impermanence of life, about learning to flow with the currents of change rather than fighting against them. It's about realizing that we have the power to let go of our anger, our attachments, and our suffering. So, remember, when you find yourself clinging onto something, be it a grudge, a memory, or a material possession, remember Buddha's teachings. Letting go is not losing, it's gaining freedom and peace. At the heart of Buddha's teachings lies a simple yet profound wisdom. A wisdom that encourages us to navigate life with mindfulness, compassion, and above all, inner peace. As we journey through the teachings of Buddha, we discover a path filled with timeless wisdom. Today we'll delve into the essence of Buddha's wisdom and reflect on its relevance in our lives. Over the course of this video, we've taken a tour of some of the most powerful teachings of Buddha. We began with the birth of wisdom, progressing through the path of enlightenment, the power of love and compassion, and the art of letting go. Each of these teachings offers a unique perspective, yet they all intersect at the heart of Buddha's wisdom. Buddha's teachings invite us to live in the present moment, for it is the only moment we truly have. He encourages us to let go of the past and not to worry about the future. By doing so, we can live life more fully, with greater peace and happiness. We also learned about the transformative power of love and compassion. Through these teachings, Buddha reminds us that true strength lies not in dominance or control, but in our capacity to love, to understand, and to be kind. When we cultivate these qualities within ourselves, we not only enrich our own lives but also positively impact those around us. The art of letting go is another cornerstone of Buddha's wisdom. He teaches us that life is in constant flux, and it is our attachment to things, people, and ideas that often leads to suffering. By learning to let go, we can navigate life's ups and downs with grace and equanimity. Now let's contemplate one final quote. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This quote captures the crux of Buddha's teachings. He emphasized the importance of cultivating inner peace, reminding us that true peace and happiness cannot be found in external circumstances or possessions, but within ourselves. So, how can we apply these teachings in our everyday life? It begins with mindfulness, with being present in each moment. It involves cultivating love and compassion not just for others but also for ourselves. It requires the courage to let go of what no longer serves us. And finally, it calls for the cultivation of inner peace, the foundation of true wisdom. Seek peace within, for that's where true wisdom lies. As we journey through life, may we carry these teachings with us, using them as a compass to guide us towards a path of peace, wisdom, and enlightenment.